AI, this magical word, it's everywhere, in your inbox, in your search results, and even in all those magical startups which raise millions of dollars, and you still feel left behind. Let me tell you something, you probably are not. The thing is that if you are a business owner or work in a business and you have managed teams of people, solved through numerous problems, and even have survived tax audit without throwing your laptop out of a window, you're probably just fine. You're just lost. And in this video, I will take you from the point of lost to a point of understanding how you can implement AI into your business and how to actually get further ahead of most businesses out there nowadays. So, for this video, you won't need a PhD, a MacBook covered in stickers, or anything like that. You will just need probably a cup of coffee and to pay a bit of attention. So let's begin. Why smart people feel dumb around AI? The thing is that you're probably running a business. You have day-to-day operations which are very complicated, you solve problems, and you have a lot of stuff going on. But you still feel left behind with AI. The thing is that nowadays there are a lot of self-proclaimed experts, like me, who throw around big words just to intimidate you so you feel less understandable, and you also try to not even try to comprehend what's going on and just give them your money. And partly this is a good choice, because you don't want to be a pilot of a plane which takes you to a vacation. You don't need to know how a plane works, but on the other hand, you still need to have some basic understanding of what it is, how it works, so you're not all dependent on one person. This is what this video will be about. I will try to explain to you in the simplest way possible how you can adopt AI into your business and how you can adopt it even further if you decide to do so. So let's begin what AI is. So AI is a transformer-based multi-token attention with a probabilistic... I'm joking. This is a description I even had to read because it's that complicated. This doesn't mean that you need to understand it or that you should be intimidated by it. You can always explain things in a hard way or in a simple way. So what is the simple definition of AI? In the simplest terms, AI is just a computer system which learns from data and makes decisions. That's it. It's kind of like a toddler who tastes everything and finds out what food tastes good and what food ends up in a crying fit. In the business world, it works like this. AI can manage your customer support inquiries. It can help you with leads nurturing. It can help you with sales. It can help you with automation on reordering supplies or even managing tasks. It's like having an intern who never sleeps, doesn't take coffee breaks, and doesn't even steal your stapler. For example, got a ton of repetitive customer emails? AI can write replies. Want to post on LinkedIn, but don't know where to start? You can ask AI to brainstorm ideas with you. Need to analyze sales data faster with Steven accounting? AI has got your back. The real problem with AI adoption into businesses, in my opinion, is bad education. According to a McKinsey report, only 7% of companies adopt AI into their day-to-day operations beyond pilot tests. So most companies out there just prototype stuff, but don't actually implement it into their day-to-day operations. Which means that if you're not even using AI in your company, you're not that far off behind. But this next part of the video is all about how to get further ahead by actually utilizing it in a professional way, which will help you scale faster than your competitors. So for example, you have day-to-day business operations which are very repetitive. So with AI, you can scale those business operations to a level in which you don't need to hire additional staff or do those mundane tasks for hours and hours to an end yourself. You'll source it to AI so you can focus on more high leverage stuff. So this way, without that much more capital or without that much more time investment, you actually get some time back and you can focus on growing your business and not working in the business. You can focus on working on the business and hopefully eventually scaling it to a point where you can sell it and get that huge paycheck. Let's get back for a second to the ground. Most people are stuck there playing with tools, such as OpenAI's ChatGPT or NA10 if you've heard about it. I even have it on my channel. Or prototyping stuff, or watching all those YouTube tutorials and getting lost between what is API or MCP. But in reality, it's all very simple. You either find the use case for it and find just the right tools and implement it into your day-to-day operations, or you don't. Most of the experts out there, instead of showing you how to use it, try to make it as general as possible so it's not even applicable to you, or they use big words so they confuse you. So you end up trying to comprehend how to build a simple automation and end up looking at your laptop like it has just betrayed you. So how do you actually use AI in your business without the fluff and without the big words? You can start as simple as, for example, creating a custom GPT in which you provide instructions. So basically think of instructions as for a human. So you can do this by going to a ChatGPT and asking it to write instructions prompt for, that agent, for example, handle your customer support queries. Then you can add examples of your emails, and every time you have an incoming email which is repetitive, you can copy and paste it into ChatGPT so it answers it in your manner with your provided examples. Congratulations, you have just implemented the RAG and you have implemented AI into your workflow. Although it's not very practical, because what if there are thousands of emails and you need to constantly copy paste? Also, AI might not have the clearest instructions because you might not have prompted it correctly, or you might not have given it enough examples, or it doesn't even have context on the previous conversations of emails which came in. This is where next level comes in. You can build automations using platforms like Anyten for prototyping and then having custom code applications which take you to the next level. And SwitchNode gave it a route of creating a draft so human can review it. Let's set up this draft node. So first of all, let's drag the message. So the message is this. I know this sounds confusing, so let's get back once more to the ground. You can start adopting in your business AI right now, today, right after watching this video. If you need some kind of design work, you can ask OpenAI to do OpenAI's models to do it. You can also ask it to rewrite your sentences in a more appropriate grammar way. You can even ask it to write emails in your manner. You can give it examples of your previous emails, so this way it talks like you. This way you can utilize AI into your business right now, today. But what to do if you want to get further ahead? There are two paths you can take. You can research all of this on your own, learn how everything works, and eventually come to a conclusion that it's a very big ocean in which you can have a ton of different software options, variables, etc. Or you can save time by hiring somebody to implement AI automations into your business. So without a lot of self-promotion, if you want AI systems in your business which are reliable and based on your custom needs and not just general use AI, you can contact me with a link in the description, so we can talk how we can implement AI into your business. But now let's get back to the main topic of this video. The main point is that you don't need to invent anything. There are tools already out there which are pretty general but still okay to use. Those tools won't be specifiedly fit for your business, but it's okay if you just want to start using AI. And your workers are probably using AI and you don't even suspect it if you don't know. And you can do this too. The main point of this video is that you don't need to understand how AI works. You don't need to invent anything. You can use tools already that are out there. You can implement AI into your day-to-day operations by simply focusing at problem at hand and finding a simplest service or solution which offers this. Usually the biggest problem with such use cases is that when you choose a very general software for this, it's not custom tailored to your business, but it does the job if you have a human review. So for example, one of your workers can utilize those tools to go through, for example, proposals faster or to summarize stuff or whatever. So you can use AI to enhance existing productivity in your company, or you can go to, as I mentioned before, to a whole another level. But remember, you're not dumb, because a lot of experts are just pushing buzzwords out there. And you're not behind, because according to that McKinsey report, only 7% of businesses have actually adopted AI. So if you still feel a bit intimidated by it, and if you still haven't implemented it into your business, you're not alone. If you want to change that, you know what to do. Thank you for watching this video, and see you in the next one.